how we doing? It's another Wednesday afternoon, which means it's another streaming time, isn't it? We've got new stuff to have a look at, which is we've got the Cold War terrain resistance change that we're going to go play a load of tanks. I've managed to favourite all the tanks that I own that are currently involved in that test. So we'll just go take a load out, see how they feel in terms of the terrains and stuff. I've played some are really not very nice at all with the terrain, and some are fine. They just seem like they've just got a bit more sluggish, but that's about it. So we'll see how it goes, but we'll go enjoy ourselves and see what we can do. See if we can still meme, because hey, double barrel ATGMs from Foot Cruiser, ramming from Shred Tread. We'll see. Plus, there's some decent tanks on this list that we actually own to play as well, and some ones that I don't particularly enjoy, but we'll see what we can do. I'm interested to see how it impacts the Chieftain CTR, because it's already a fairly slow tank in what is a fast-paced Cold War environment, so well, I know everything else will be slowed down, but hey-ho. My initial opinions on the terrain resistance, having played a little bit, is, yeah, it's good, but at the same time, it's not, like, it's not enough, is what I'd say. The fact that you can't target just one set, it'd have to be across all of them, for me, if you're going to be doing terrain resistance changes in the mode. So it sort of slows it all down a little bit, not just making the slower tanks slower and then having the fast tanks still run around like absolute lunatics. I get the point that it's supposed to make the light tanks, you know, a little bit easy to get away, but the light tanks would always still get to top speed faster than the heavies anyway, if the terrain resistance changes happened, right? So it's one of those things. But we'll see how it goes. We'll play through and see how a load of these tanks handle, you know? Hey, Stefan, you saw the buffs getting done to the American 120mm cannon, 440 from 400. Nice, I saw the Cramvarn changes that they announced on the stream. I didn't really see much else, though. Hey, Nighthawk. Hey, Oswaldo. How we doing? Are we all having a fine Wednesday afternoon? Let's start in the SDRV 122A. Let's start in the SDRV 122A, shall we? Hey, D555, how we doing? Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. We having a good time? Severogorsk. Wednesday morning for you. 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me. But time zones, man. Time zones. They're a thing. They exist. They do what time zones do. Yep, we're all good. We're all good. I dread to think what the Chieftain Mark 11's like with the terrain changes. I dread to think. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Right, let's go. It's slow? Really slow? Oh, I bet. Let's go STRV 122A. I'll go this way. I went the other way yesterday and it didn't go very well. Managed to snag both TDs from the event before the close. Fully the XM800T Fatherland, Adler, SFAC 105, new US TD, XM57. Not a bad haul. Nice. That's a good going, Nighthawk. I don't want it. That ATGM missed. Just blind fire the bush, why not that dude is? Really? That missed? Well, we tracked it. Tracked it again. Oh, he's repaired. Can I perma-track it? I hope I can perma-track it. I don't know if I actually retracked it there, to be honest. No, I didn't. Ooh, that guy got hit hard. Straight through his cupola. Straight through. You loving the SFAT 105? Great tank destroyer? Oh, it is. Yeah, yeah, it's an amazing tank destroyer. Now, I don't want to get weaseled. I don't want to get weaseled. You know what? I'm going to turn around and deal with what's going off behind us. So this is where it feels more sluggish. Because actually the STRV 122A, I would have been up at top speed by now. But we're on rough terrain. If I get onto the more roady type, I should start speeding up again, right? Yeah, so that's defined as a road, look. And I've stopped to hit my top speed. Whereas as soon as I go into the snowy section, that's where it goes downhill. With these changes, it's all about where you end up putting yourself. Do you have the 272 M2E? Yeah, I have the Moderna. Yep. We'll give it a go in a bit. That's why I've got the more favorited, the ones that I actually have, Mike. So we'll go have a look. Hello, Bradley. That Charlie is the only one that concerns me right now. You have every tank in the game? Not in Cold War. I have quite a few tanks, but not all. He's now shooting me inside, yes. Is he shot? He is just firing HE. Okay. Interesting. He is literally just firing HE. I'm not too worried about him anymore. You dare you... to... Oh, he died. 292 and a Leopard 2. Penetration. Wow. Well, the Desert Warrior said hi, but I hit his dead. I hit the dead turret. I did it again. I did it again. Hit the dead turret. I think he's having gun depression issues right now. Okay then. I'll just pick him off for the kill. Off we go. Any tank you recommend to kill without being spotted for the E25 contract? Well, the new SFAC is one that's very good for it. The new SFAC will be very good for unspotted kills. Because it's got very good camo as well as got the high ability to kill things. Oh, he just got beyond where I put a shot in there. This is where it feels far more sluggish. Definitely. Don't quite have the traverse. We scored a critical. Hello, 292. You can now bounce off my armor, because my armor is very good, and even your 900 pen still struggles with it at times. Hello, Challenger. Nice try. I'm just going to murder you now, yes? Ramming speed! That was the best ramming speed you've ever seen. I was moving so fast. I see you, yes. I am on the move. Do you see the changes that they're going to do from the live stream? Yes, I did indeed. Seen the article that went live today as well. Nice. Bing. Yeah, I've seen the article that went live as well. So yeah, for the killing tanks without being spotted, stuff like the SFAC will be very, very good for it. Rheinmetall Balsig, if you're thinking Tech Tree. Waffle Panzer IV is the same. Griller. You know, those sorts of tanks that have really good stealth will be very, very good for it. Iron Rain, if you pick that up from the event as well. Iron Rain will be very good for it as well. Yeah. There's plenty. Anything that's got really good camo and has got pretty decent alpha as well, you know, for picking up kills, you'll do all right with, pretty much. That's quite a nice game, to be fair. But you can feel the terrain. When we were on roads and stuff, we were all right. As soon as we went off the beaten track and went onto just the pure snow and things like that, we were very, very sluggish. I mean, this tank isn't the best for turning left and right anyway, but yeah, you can feel the difference. You can feel the difference. Okay, you say the Type 90's got worse handling. I'll play the Moderna after this for you, by the way, because you've asked for it. Let's take the Type 90 out, though, since somebody said that the handling is worse on that. There we go, boosh. Right, let's go Type 90. What did you think about it? I thought some of it was pretty good, to be fair. It'll be interesting to see how it pans out. Super Flash. It'll be interesting to see how it pans out. I thought the changes that they announced in the article today was good. Thought it sounded very good, to be fair. The only one I would be slightly cautious over that was in that article that they released today was the reducing the amount of time you're spotted for. And that's not for World War II, that's for Cold War. Because there was something else in there as well for another one that could reduce your amount of time spotted, which it's already quite low in Cold War. So if you were to do that, you'd basically get spotted, and as soon as you pop behind the ridgeline, you get unspotted straight away, which is... No, I wouldn't do that, to be honest. But, yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens, because they said there was going to be, what, 120-odd changes, Super Flash, so I won't be able to truly give an opinion on that until I've seen it, right? Because only a couple of changes don't sound good, but you don't know what that's like compared to everything else that's getting changed. If you get what I'm saying. Do you think 4 equipment slots is good for the game? It depends on what they do when they change the equipment. Right, which is part of the article that was released today. For what we've got now, possibly not. But again, depending on what they do in terms of changing equipment and consumable equipment, was it they said listed to equipment, consumables, and then some of the crew skills as well. So depending on what they change in terms of that, it could be fine, right? It depends on what the skills are like, because they listed in that article stuff like removing steady aim, rapid loading, Sixth Sense becoming built in, you know, things like that. So, you know what I mean? As well as, obviously, the equipment, what is it? Enhanced targeting info being built in, too. For equipment slots, yes, because they want to build in... hang on, I will... If we find the... Hey! Oop! When you're in this siege mode, it's fine for the Type 90, because you just have no dispersion. So the gun is always aimed in no matter what. And you can snapshots like that. If we go here, and we go boop, boop, and then go boop, boosh. That is what they've released today. They've released that today, which lists a load of stuff that they're working on for it's just an equipment and consumables and crew skills rework thing they're looking at, right? And changes that they're looking at doing, all sorts. But that's just it's just a dev post, so basically that's not coming any anytime soon, realistically. That's just what they're working on, what they're wanting to change, and what they're looking at. They're looking for feedback, stuff like that. There is a Discord thread in the main Discord where you can go leave feedback on what the changes and what else you'd like to see changed, that sort of thing. But that's just this is what they've been working on. This is what they were talked about on the Tankfest stream. So that's what that's just sort of the progress, as it were, right? I was not paying attention enough for that. I was not paying attention enough for that then. Oh well. But yeah, you get my point. That's a work in progress. That's not slated to come in the next update, maybe not even the update after that. That's just what they've worked on so far and what they've come up with and want feedback on it and stuff like that. So yeah, that article I've just put in the chat is what it is. And like I said, there's a Discord thread. There is a Discord thread as well, if I go and find it somewhere. Copy link. I don't know how that'll go. There you go. If you're in the Discord, that's the channel where there's going to be feedback on that same thing as well. So if you want to leave feedback on it and stuff, and that's what they're wanting. That's why they've done this dev post. They want to see what everyone's thoughts are on some of the stuff they've announced and anything else that they want to do. Right? That is a really cool camo. Look at that. Is that one of the? That must be one of the regiment camos, right? I'm gonna have a look at that because that's quite cool. Hi guys, what are you guys talking about? The article / changes. They announced some changes that are going to be coming in terms of the balancing on Friday, and then they've released an article today about the equipment, consumables, whatever changes. I bet the missiles are loving the slower heavy tanks. Probably. It just makes it more difficult to zoom across a gap. Currently. I've not felt it to be too bad. Let's take out... What was it? The Moderna. Someone asked for the Moderna. Right. I played badly in that one, but then again, I was kind of distracted, to be fair. I didn't even think about where I put myself. I looked at it and went, oh boy, we're in the wrong place. Oh, we're dead. Oops. Whoopsie. You know, one of those. Yeah, Moderna. Let's go. Let's go play the Moderna because someone asked for it. Personally, I'm excited for having 6th Sense and targeting mod integrated into everything. The mod especially can... Yes. I am happy that they're making it integrated because you should always have outlines. Always for the enhanced targeting info, right? Because that's what's been built in is the outlines. The fact that they took them away in the first place and added them into an equipment slot was a bit mental. So that's something that we've been asking for like 5 years. So thankfully they've finally started to listen on that. You know. Harder to get across the map unless you're Oplight or Missile Slinger, which is why I say that it shouldn't just be for heavies and certain TDs. It should be for all. Because to be fair, at the minute in Cold War, it doesn't matter if everything's got a pretty good power to weight. Everything's pretty mobile. It doesn't really matter. Everything will hit its top speed, no problem. Whereas this makes it so it depends on the terrain you're in. Like, take it in swamp, for example. At the minute, normal swamp, if you go across the middle of the swamp in any tank, you just zoom across it at 80 kilometers an hour, no problem whatsoever. The swamp does not slow you down, which is where, you know, it doesn't feel like there's any terrain resistance whatsoever in Cold War. Because in World War II, as soon as you hit the swamp, you go really quite slowly because you're going across swampy ground. Whereas this now feels a lot different with it. But it shouldn't just be for one class, it should be for all, right? It shouldn't just negatively impact one. Because even then, the light vehicles would still end up... It'd be like World War II, right? Where the light vehicles still get up to the top speed. They're just not... They're just a bit more sluggish to get there. And they'd still be faster than the MBTs. And they get there quicker because they're lighter. And that would be their advantage. Because there is quite a few light tanks that aren't the missile ones, right? That basically are screwed. As soon as an MBT says hi, they're just boned. Because they can't outrun them nothing. So yeah, it can't be like a half measure. It has to be across all, for me, personally. You know? Ah. Oh. We're on fire again! Oh, Moderna. We're dead. Moderna sets us on fire. They do listen to feedback on there, yeah. Which is why we've got half of this coming in, pretty much. And there wasn't a mass banning on the console server during that whole thing, liquor store. Let's go into the BZT. Because this is a slow tank, so let's take a slow tank. We need to take the Chieftain CTR as well. We need to actually have a look at the Chieftain, because I feel like the CTR is going to hurt quite badly. Right, BZT-70, let's have words, right? I know you're going to be slower, but please, 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 right? Hit shots. Thank you. That's all I asked for. I don't think I asked for much, to be fair. Outline should be in the game as standard. I wouldn't even mind if they took the 4th equipment slot away like it was originally. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either, School Render, to be fair. If it was just 3 again, like normal, that'd be fine as well. I'm happy 6th Sense is going to be baked in. 6th Sense being baked in is great. And their idea of removing the mandatory perks, as they call it, mandatory perks, right? Like steady aim, like rapid aim. And then making 6th Sense baked in. That's 3 slots. That's 3 slots, for example, that you're not having to take anymore. That means you can customize your builds a bit better to your vehicles. Because at the minute, it is like you take 7. There are probably 6 to 7 perks you take on your crew that you're just going to take on everything, pretty much. So making it so it's a bit more, you know, different. Like I said, the only thing in that article that I was truly like, ooh, I'm not sure about was the reducing the amount of time you can stay spotted with a piece of equipment and with the smoke. Because, look, while that could be quite good for World War II, because it's a 10-second, you know, once you get out of someone's view range, it's 10 seconds to get unspotted. In Cold War, it's only 5. So if you reduce that by, say, 1.5 seconds per piece of equipment, and that's 3, I'm guessing, by the way, pure speculation. If you decrease it by like 1.5 seconds per piece of equipment, by the piece of equipment and the smoke, right? That's 3 seconds. That means you get spotted as soon as you're out the outline, you're only spotted for 2 seconds, and that's it. It's a bit severe. We're also not going to test the terrain resistances too much on Mannheim, where most of it's road, which means we'll have our best speed. Thanks for that one, map rotation. In fact, is Mannheim in the map list for... Mannheim is on the map list, so yeah, okay, we're definitely on the terrain changes on that. Russian fire? Oh yeah, it gets on fire all the time, Moderna. I like the Moderna, but you've got to play it better than I did there. I rushed straight in and found most of their team. But again, Corelli is one of those that's a bit odd, right? Where sometimes you'll find the whole enemy team on that section we went to, and sometimes you'll find none of them. I should have loaded HE. I didn't. I should have fired HE. Hello. You know what we talked about, BZT? What did we talk about, BZT? What was the chat we had? What was that chat we had, BZT? I thought we were friends. What is this? I thought we were friends, BZT. Why do you forsake me? Eat that! Yeah, we hit a shot! We hit a shot, I'm so dead here, there is a lot of enemy tanks. We're gonna get murdered right here, death to BMP2. Mr. Leopard 1, I have a HE round, please let me hit you. My dude, go away. Hello. Howdy diddly. Boosh. Can I ram you? Yes. We rammed it. He dead. Nice shot on the leopard, whoever that was. I'm alive! I thought we were friends. Boop! That derp is going to get worse. It will. You're not wrong. But then you'd probably say it should, right? Because it is actually an inaccurate gun. Because like in World War II, where you got derpy guns that actually aren't derpy because they hit shots anyway because they're all accurate. So it's a good thing, but yeah, it would be pain. Chieftain Mark 11, but he's one of the hardest hitting. One of the hardest hit? Yeah, probably is. It probably is. I'm Fang. I would assume it is. I don't have the Chieftain Mark 11 because I'm on the Chieftain Mark 5, which we will take out. Don't you worry.
Okay, I get it. You don't want to hit things.
BZT is a pacifist. Clearly, it is showing me that it is a pacifistic tank. We also need to go cap, because that ELC even SS-12 is going to be anywhere. So we need to go cap, because it's assault. And if we don't cap, and we go chasing the ELC, we're going to lose. Maybe we'll drag the ELC to us as well, to be fair. Whoa, they're thinking of removing rapid reload and steady aim among others? Like, that's going to be... Yes, it is Nighthawk, that's what I mean. There are, like I said, they're mandatory things that you have to take, and they're part of the reason why stuff like snapshotting is so powerful, right? Because general accuracy in the game has gotten ridiculously good across the board, and even accuracy during movement, like with run and gun, for example, has gotten so good. That's why snapshotting, RBRT, that sort of thing, is so much more prevalent than it used to be. Because I always say that RBRT back in the day, what am I doing? I need to see, this is how much I'm not concentrating. I need to get in the cap. There we go. Look at that, we're capping. So yeah, RBRT back in the day, you'd probably hit like 1 or 2 out of 5. Now it's probably more like 4 out of 5, right? Whereas that's because the general accuracy in the game has gotten so ridiculously good, and stats like accuracy during movement and rotation have gotten so low, whereas they never used to be like that. Most people's aim circles are like that now, whereas opposed to they used to be like that, you know? So removing those sorts of things will change a lot of that sort of stuff. And it's just about seeing how it goes, right? You're on LLMania yesterday, BZT-70, it was noticeable. Yeah, I bet. Like, so we'll play that again, because Mannheim isn't the best map for trying to test that, right? Because it's mostly roads. So we'll go see. We had a pretty decent game there. Although the gun still said, yeah, absolutely not. We're not allowing you to do things. Which, we had words, BZT-70. We had words. But yeah. Hey, Swaggy, how you doing? Which would you say is the best tier 8 light tank? Ooh, best tier 8 light tank. That's a shout. There's quite a few for a few different roles, right? The best actual scout would probably be the ELC even 90, the Vanguard. But then you've got the best damage dealer, which would probably be one of the Bulldogs, like the M4190 or the M41D, right? There's lots of different ones for those sorts of stuff. The T92 LT is another one that is very, very good at tier 8, because again, it's got mobility, it's got view range, it's got fantastic camo. Again, solid, and it's got decent DPM and all that sort of stuff as well. Still not as good a damage dealer as something like one of the Bulldogs, but you get a point. And T41E1 as well, that's another one, right, for damage dealing. There's lots of different I wouldn't say there's a best light tank. I'd say there's a best for what you want out of it kind of thing for light tanks, right? If you catch my drift. I mean, that goes for a lot of the classes in the game, right? But, yeah. Yeah, SFAC's be doing that, Stefan. SFAC's be doing that. Why don't they rework maps in this game? We've had the same maps for years now because they're basically working on making new ones, pretty much. Hey, John, how you doing? Player performative matchmaking with the new season? Yes. We'll see what the matchmaking changes do as well. I'm not doing that alone. Not doing... Although... Oh, they are... No, these guys are actually turning to come this way. No way. Okay, then. I didn't think they were going to do that. I should have fired HE. Eat it. Oh, boy. I knew that was never going to pen. I don't know why I fired HE. I should have fired AP. I just wanted to meme. I just wanted to meme. It is all I wanted to do. Oh. Let's go. Let's go join him. Let's go join him. Hello, Mr. Conqueror. I'm here to go for your lower plate, maybe? Can I pen his lower plate? I can. Oh, that looked painful. Yeah, you can try it, Vads. I'm not bothered. Yeah, you can come in. I'm 60. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was blocking you there. 3, 2, 1. Come back, T72M. Come back. It's totally safe. There is nothing looking at you. Okay. There is, apparently. Let's go. Hello, T72M. Oh, that annoying gun depression. That annoying gun depression. Thank you for the smoke. That's really quite handy. I just splashed the T72 AV as well. That's quite funny. I was hoping to pen the ass, though, with that guy. Pen! Oh, I was going to ram it. Right, let's go back, because they're going to be heading towards our cap. I would say it is slow, the BZT-17. I can feel the difference in the terrain. You can feel it, but we're on road at the minute. As soon as we hit that, it should get a little bit worse. But then we should feel like a slow lumbering beast, right? Being a big ass heavy tank. Sorry. That's why I didn't want to be here, but... There is a rickety panda behind us. But... we hit their armor. Can I ram him? Ram! Ram me! Yes! Nice! Oh, he hit me on the move, and he high rolled. Hasn't he got... What was I on? I thought I was on 500 odd, right? Oh, well. Is what it is. That ELC is going to be horrendous this week. It's always horrendous, though. To be fair. Kappa's yeesh, I know. Who would cap, John? Who would cap? Ugh. Ugh. If I use the new water cannon light tank to counter the ELC and ruin their lives, I'm not the toxic one. Lol. You can do that. You can do that. I have been doing that as well, to be fair. Let's see how it feels with the Belka. I've not played the Belka. I need a crew for it, though. That'll do. It'll do. Let's take Charlie. Come on, Charlie. Come carry us, Charlie. Take us to Candy Mountain, Charlie. RBRT back in the day really did feel lucky if you hit a shot. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Which, when you reduce the general accuracy of the tanks again, it'll get back to that. You know? Or get back closer to that, at least. Love the Vanguard, but best with the T92. Yeah. T92, good gun speed, decent camo. It has all of that. You're not wrong. Hey, Platinum, how you doing? 10 ELC and 5 Weasel with my 4-ad XM800T this week. Since the E25 contract started, it's been very saying pest control at your service. Yes, absolutely. I imagine so. Belka. Fortnite didn't seem too bad yesterday, but I only tried it one time. I could go this way, but let's go this way for the sake of trying to get on the harder ground. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go this way for the sake of, you know, taking it over the worst ground for it. So it's a little bit worse turning left and right, look. You feel that a little bit more sluggish in that. I can't go this way because their team will go this way and will die because no one's come this way, look. Everyone's gone the other way. Well, let's go back the other way then. Focus attention here. I'm just gonna go this way. You testing in co-op? Just got Siegfried line. That'll have some decent testing. You've got loads of different terrains on Siegfried line. You can feel it here, look, for the Belka. Very slow and sluggish to get up to our top speed. Very slow to get the top speed indeed. Boop! Oh no, we got spotted! That guy took the hit and went, nope, I'm out. Oh. Another Belka though. Oh. 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 Penetration. Penetration. Ow. That's rude. Go away. Damn, missed the shot. Let's just try and rush into the BM. Boop. I was going to try and rush into the BM, but yeah, there. Now I am going to rush into the BM. You know what? Screw it. We're going to take the hit in the side. Boosh. You missed. Off I go. Speed. Glorious speed. It's what we do. You know what? I'm going to ignore it because those guys have got it. Those guys have got that covered. Let's go for these guys behind us. Hey, Cash Shop, how you doing? It's very noticeable on Siegfried line. I'd say there's lots of terrain to test it out on there. So far, it feels decent for these tanks, right? But once again, it's just... I suppose that's the whole point of the test, right? They want feedback, they want to see how it does across the line. Across the line, you know what I mean? Across the mode. Across the modes. But, yeah, it's literally, like, this is alright, but it just needs to be across all of them, not just one set of tanks, right? Person like the HWK-30 RU-251 at level 8 was fortunate enough to get it in a free chest a while ago. Yeah, the HWK-30, yeah, the HWK-30 is very good. I do think that is a solid tank, to be fair. Very good light tank, very good damage dealer, nice gun, all that good stuff. The only downside to it is it's rather large, which means that when you get seen, you tend to get smashed every time. And again, that's something that has felt worse since 6.0 because of the general accuracy. Oh my god. I needed to be in the siege mode so I could hit this a lot easier. Hello. Hi. I've shot you. You know, I can still see you. Oh, hello! I set you on fire, yes? Oh, hello, SDRV-122A? Nope! Nope! Oh, he's dead. He's screwed. Right, let's go. Mr. SDRV-122A, I'm coming for you, bro. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Mr. STRV-122A. Whoop. We're now in our siege mode. Let's go. Hello, brother. I damaged your Armour, yes? It would be very nice if your head was to pop off at some stage, yes? I should have aimed. I hit his turret and ricocheted. That's why that went like that. Lol, you bounced. Because Belka. Hello. Let me just do that. I've damaged your engine, which makes you even more immobile. Oh, he's HEing now. I see. I'm just going to reverse now. And now I go past. He's still firing at their HEs, yes. That damaged engine has absolutely boned that guy. Absolutely boned him. 100%. That damaged engine was not a good time for that guy. T-72B. Right, let's use our mobility now. We're just going to skirt through the water. I know I've got that little bit of water there, but let's skirt through the water. Slows us down a little bit. Slows us down. And then back to speed on the grass. Hey, hello! How we doing? So like I say beforehand, we'd probably be zooming along in the Belka right now, right? We would be absolutely zooming. Whereas now we're a little bit slower. I'll be there eventually, Magak 7C. Only a Mexican tank. The Aguila that didn't exist. Oh, yeah, yeah. Aguila, Aguila, andale, andale. That's what I think of every single time. Every single time. Let the bounce wars commence. Oh, yes. I won the bounce war. Boop. Nice shot. Can I get the kill? No, I can't. It's not mine to have. Sad times. Nice game with the Belka. Victory. Let's go, Charlie. Carrying us through to the victory. Let's go, Charlie. That man, that guy has seen some things. He has seen some things. My word. But we'll take it. Have you ever done a review on the Super M48? Is it any good? I don't think I have. I don't think the Super M48 is that good, to be honest, compared to a lot of other stuff you could pick up, Alan. its armor's not really that great. The turret's alright, but its armor's generally not that great, and the gun is the same as what's on quite a few other vehicles, so it's just one of those that I don't think is... It's just not that worth it, really. Personally. My personal opinion. But, yeah. Let's take out Mr... Oh, I know what to do. Right, okay, let's do it. Right, where is it? Where's the tank that I'm still technically grinding? How far did we get in this? 81,000 off the Chieftain Mark 11. Right, okay. Let's get a commander in it. That crew will do. That crew will do indeed. Mr. Chieftain Mark 5, Armour on tracks. What am I doing? I've got a filter specifically designed for this. There we go. Camos. Wow, that looks really good on the Chieftain. Anyway. Yes. Why not? Why Nauticus? Why not? And then... Pandas. Let's go pandas. Why not pandas? We all like pandas. Everyone loves a panda. So pandas. Yes, pandas. I get it, pandas. Where is my googly eyes? I need my googly eyes. Yes. Googly? Googly. We need our googly. Let's get on there, googly eyes. Okay, wait. I mean... yeah. What I've done is said, shoot me in the googly eye, and you'll pop my lid. That's what we've done. Because if they shoot me straight through that googly eye, they're probably going to detonate my Amarak. Because the Chieftain Mark 5 and the Chieftain Mark 11 are both the same, and any ATGM that goes through that drive wheel is popping the lid. Every single time. So, we'll see how this goes. It's going to be fine! It'll be okay. Can't remember if the M50 Ontos is on the list of the infected TDs. I don't think it is. Pretty sure I didn't cross that off the list. Let's have a double check. Nope, it's not on the list. Don't jinx yourself now like I did. I did see that, Hella. I did see that. You went, well, my Amarak's gonna get popped. Oh, look at that. It did. Who called it? You did. Gold star. I'm calling it already. It's going to happen. Most of the games I've played in this tank, I've had my lid popped off. By any sort of big gun, like a Mobat or a Cobra Cat, they detonate the Amarak of this thing all the time. BZT-70 probably will, but I've not really played it since BZT-70. Any ATGM that goes through the drive wheel detonates the Amarak. So, yeah, it's going to happen. What can I say? What can I say? Me and friends tried to see which tanks could hold a line by itself in Era 3 using the STLV-123-2A Belka and the Malo. Turns out both of them together can hold a flank against the enemy team. Oh, yeah. Probably the Malo especially, right? Because they have to get round your side to pen you. So if you've got them in the front, as long as they're not spamming HE, you'll be alright. But if you've got a platoon of them, especially, that's going to go well. Because you've got a platoon of them, they can't focus you all down with HE. Was equally painful and funny. Oh, I bet. We need to go in the Chieftain CTR as well, because the Chieftain CTR is going to be one that's interesting, seeing as that's a turretless tank destroyer and one of the only ones in Cold War, right? And it's already a fairly slow tank. Lol, duly noted? Absolutely. I give out all those information, you know? XM800T dead already. Not shocking, because... If anyone's like my driving and they play the XM800T, they're going to go, whoop, dead. That's me and the XM800T all over. I like to flip myself in that tank and I like to blow up. Do I mean it? No. It just happens. What can I say? My driving sucks. Okay then. He managed to drown himself, I think. Hey Fiora, how you doing? This is slow. We're even on a road right now. This is slow. But then again, the chieftain is slow anyway, even on a road. But, oi. See, this is why. Oh, it's a BZT-70 anyway. That's why I tend to run one ammunition choice when I run an ammo swapper, because I just switch to Hesh there. And, yeah. Hello, BZT-70. If you would like to just sit there and take my shells. Tracks only. Okay. He's pulled back. Anything going off over here? Anyone for anyone? Nobody? Yes! I see you! I see you over there! You try be sneaky, yes? I don't like it when you try to be sneaky. Okay, chieftain. That's fine. Whoop! Get wrecked! Fine, chieftain. I get it again. I get it. 244. This is going to go badly because he's going to ATGM me through my drive wheel. Ooh, he didn't pop my lid. He didn't pop my lid. Let's go. He didn't pop my lid, and that makes me happy. He didn't pop my lid. It's good times. Hesh is glorious. I should have kept going. That was really bad play. Get out of it, Bagel. I'm very happy. He did not pop my lid. He only penned me for 1200. We're okay. All is good. But now we've got to go through the pain of climbing back up this hill. We'll climb back up the hill again. Climbing back up the hill. We'll get there. We're gonna get there. Let's go, chieftain. He's not over there anymore. Oh, he's dead. The M60A3 is the last one alive. I didn't even look. I was too concentrated on climbing a hill. There we go. Oh, we did 4K, which is generally not very good, but it's what it is. It's what it is. Nothing except for the bagel. We didn't find anything. That was very much a we're driving along. Oh, there's nothing here. Oh, and then we absolutely wrecked poor Bagel because Hesh, and Hesh is glorious. The Hesh on the Chieftain is the same as it is on the Conquerors, and it's the same as it is on the Chieftain Hybrid 120. If you use the Hesh against anything that's lightly armoured, you just destroy them so fast. It's lovely. Did you see some of the rolls? 600 odd? 700 odd? We'll take it. You know? It's one of them. Hey, Mike, how you doing? How's it going? Battling the Chieftain may as well be a sightseeing trip. Oh, yeah. No more medium and heavy wolf packs. It'll have to be more considerate about how they cross gaps for sure, Mike. I think what this will do will make you have to assess what kind of gap you're going to cross. Because at the minute, crossing the open is no real big feat, right? You just go, okay, I do zoomies now, and go straight across the gap in about 2.3 seconds. Whereas now it would have to be, okay, can I make that gap before I get wrecked? Possibly not. Okay, I might have to think about how I'm going to do it. Like I said, the only thing that it is, and this is why it's a test, right, is that I still feel that it should be for all classes, no matter what. but you're less affected by it depending on how heavy your tank is. So if you're in a light tank, it's going to affect you far less. Can I hash that? Yes! Yes, I can! Nope, 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 nope. I like my ammo rack. I like my ammo rack. Okay. My ammo rack is great. I enjoy keeping my lid on my tank. God help us, most players don't think it's true. And the general mobility in Cold War helps that a lot as well. Ah! Is he still on that corner? No. What hit? Oh! People do that. Well, he just gave himself away to shoot me once or twice, you know? My hope is it stops the YOLOing a bit, because people will just full send you. I know people full send you in World War II as well, right? But it's exacerbated. The problem for that is exacerbated by the fact that everything's so mobile. That was a hash pen. Oh, he penned me no problem anyway. I'm coming, T10, I'm coming. What's that? Why does his outline show up? That's a weird one. I'm watching the T10. No, 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 T10, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, T10. That's why you don't do it. I've tracked it. Shoot it again. No. Hello, Type 63HG. You will get shot by my friends, yes? Once again, you'll get shot by my friends, yes? Oh, he's run off. Nice. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Eh. Eh. What was my light tank doing? Oh god, that's a sentinel. I bounced. Bagel Panzer got me. On the move. Damn it. What happened to my light tank? Mediums haven't been touched. Only heavy. Turret tossing is so much fun. No, it's not. No, it's not, Nighthawk. Not when you're in a chieftain. No, 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 no. No one wants their turret tossed. Nobody. Having noticed already last night, less Leon and Heavies in Era 3, more sitting back, games last longer? Yeah. Like I say, because it's a lot... The mobility in Era 3 especially, right, helped to exacerbate the Wolfpack problem because, again, people can just full send. They don't have to worry about what type of terrain they're going over. They don't have to worry about anything because they will hit their top speed, no matter what. Let's play Leclerc T4. Why not? We need a crew for this tank. That will do. That's not going to do. What the? What the? That's already in a game. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Let's put that in the Leclerc T4. And this is where it's actually quite handy to go, okay, I can just change one skill. There we go. Boosh. Let's take Deadeye for the memes. For memes! Let's go. But yeah, you can't just YOLO across the gap. Like I say, you have to be a bit more considerate about what you're doing. Because it's a test liquor store. They're just testing what it's like on those tanks at the minute. Doesn't mean that how it is at the minute is going to come in, right? They might end up expanding it to all classes. This is why they're doing it. They want the feedback on it. Again, right? It's feedback. That's the whole point of a test. Because otherwise they would have just released this. You know what I mean? When it comes to this test, they would, if they didn't want the feedback on it and stuff like that, they would have literally just released it straight into the game. They'd have done it at 6.0. Let's be real. If they didn't care, they'd have done a 6.0 and just dropped it on the game and gone, yeah, that's it, that's in the game now, that's it. Have fun, you know? So the test is literally just testing how it goes on the maps, how it feels for the tanks, how people feel about the changes, and how it feels on the tanks themselves. They want to gauge the opinion on it and the general feeling and consensus around it, which is why it's doing it. So that's why there's only so many tanks that have been linked to it, if you know what I mean. That's why Era 1's not affected, for example. Because the Era 2 and 3 technically are the ones that are worst impacted by it, but you get my point. Oh, see you later, I'm Fang Wolf, Werewolf. See you later, I'm Fang Werewolf. I hope you have a good time out there on the battlefield. See, again, we're doing 54 right now. Normally, we'd be doing way, way quicker, right? That's because we're not on a road. So for all we know in the future, the Weasels, all the light tanks, etc. might also get impacted by it, but less so, because they're lighter. Which is the way that the terrain resistances should work anyway, right? Is that if you're in a heavier tank, you're more impacted by the terrain you're on than the lighter tanks. But like, no tank in general should be able to speed at full speed across the swamp. Like you can on Swamp at the minute, right? M1 feels a lot slower. I'll have to take it out. Same as the M1A1. They're on the list. Sorry, MBT. Down we go. Found the Desert Warrior. We didn't hit the Desert Warrior? Right, let's go. Right. We're where I wanted to be.
Behind this dude that I'm not allowed to shoot.
Come on now. There we go. We penned a shot, chat. Let's go. I feel great now. Mr. Leopard 2, are you okay? Whoop. No rolls. Hey, at least he's dead. No, you're not setting me on fire. I'm setting you on fire. Golden! It's a T-80U. Of course it was going to set on fire. Boop. That one drilled straight through. It did. You're not wrong. He's dead. Straight next to the gun. You can pen that guy straight through his gun mantlet. Can I pen you? Yes, I can. Turret ring. Straight through the turret ring. Okay. But again, this is where you feel the difference, right? I'm crossing this gap at 45. Before the update, I'd have been doing 70. Oh dear! I also lit you on fire. It's almost like it's a T80/T72 problem. That you like setting on fire. Hello, 4778. I'm just going to track you and then hit you with HE, yes? I now wish I got AP in. My FPS! I would like some FPS. Ramming speed! Boosh! That was stupid. My FPS, my god. Can I have my FPS back? That was bad. I hit the destructible house and ended up bobbling my gun up. But look, now we're on hard terrain. We're travelling at 70 plus. That's how it should be for all classes. Not just heavies and whatever. But I'd say a test is the whole point. Boop. Got it. Fix CC RNG, lol. Yeah. But T80s, you know, T80s, they're like burning. You know, as soon as you shoot a T80, you're going to set it on fire. They're a pain to everything, though, to be fair, Mike. Boop. We got him. Mission accomplished. Oh, we'll take it. Victory. Victory. Pretty nice game, to be fair. Pretty nice game to look clarity for. But you can feel it. Let's say you can feel the difference. You can feel it. Oh, we got a war chest. Did we finish the? Was that We finished chest earner. Let's go. Where is it? Derp. Let me in. There we go. What we're gonna get, chat? What we're gonna get? I reckon 50 gold and some boosters. So we'll see how this goes. So what's the conclusion after playing the lights and mediums got even better, or is it more nuanced? I'd say it's more nuanced, to be fair. Obviously, I wouldn't say they've got better. I'd just say it's a bit easier to maneuver around the heavies and stuff. But, like I say, this is one of those things with the test that it might be if they decide to go ahead with this sort of thing, the mediums, the TDs and stuff might end up getting the same treatment anyway. It's just seeing how it goes with the heavies. But, yeah, we'll see what happens with it, to be fair. 50 gold? Boosters? Hey, Andre, how we doing? What we're going to get? It's going to be 50 gold and boosters. I know it is. I know it. It loves giving me 50 gold. Come on, chest. Give me more than 50 gold. Tank, maybe? Please give me a tank. Don't be rubbish like you normally are. Please. 50 gold. Yep. Screw me. Right. Okay, Chieftain CTR. Now, this is, yeah, this is going to be... We need to make a crew for the CTR. We need to make a crew for it. I've got some random crews that I've got from stuff like Weasels and Monster Jaegers and such and the like. Right, let's take you. Let's assign you into the CTR and make the perfect crew for a CTR, right? Let's do that. Because I like the CTR. I actually think the CTR is a really solid tank. It's just... It can struggle depending on Weasels and stuff. Rapid aim. Sixth sense. We'll take that. We don't need snapshot or run and gun. Accuracy during rotation and movement is already so good that we don't need it. I mean, look, it's one of those things. When your accuracy during rotation is amazing, 0.27. 0.81 accuracy during movement is also incredible. If we were to put on run and gun, what are we going to get out of that? 0.7. It's minimal. We don't need run and gun. Because, again, the aim circle is not going to be massive anyway. So we'll take clutch braking to be able to traverse quicker, because that's something that needs. Deadeye for memes. Increasing the memes of the APDS, or PFSDS, whichever one it fires. We'll take that. Armor angling, yes, for reducing amount of damage coming into the tank. Yep. Track mechanic, naturally. We don't want our tracks to be stuck off if we do. Could run situational... firefighting, maybe? We could run general mechanics, so if our tracks get blown off, they get put back in straight away, near enough. If you pair those two and then a repair kit, your track's repair speed is mentally quick. Or we could run supply conservation and get food back faster. We'll take general mechanic. We'll take that. We'll go with that. Because we could make concealment better as well, to be fair. That's a good point. We've got 168 meters of still concealment. What's the... Alright, no. Okay, we're taking silent driving. There we go. 192 down from 220 odd, so we'll take it. Alright, Chieftain CTR. Let's go. Let's see how this goes. The game the other day was embarrassing. I was playing my light like a right noob. I can't remember that one. It's probably... By the sounds of it, it's a good thing, Mike. By the sounds of it, it's a good thing. I can't remember. I don't remember half of my games I played, because it depends on when I played it or what, you know. I'll set for not bouncing shots on light tanks. That would be fantastic. Nerf in regards to those. Yeah, you get random mass bounces, don't you? Where you hit stuff like random optics that aren't actually part of the damage model. It's like when you shoot a viewport on the front of a tank and it just does viewport damage. And it's because it's not actually a damage model that you can pen. It's just a module that you can... Like shooting the gun on a Malo, for example. It doesn't pen because it's just a module, not something you can actually HP damage. And lights seem to have those in abundance. Rickety panzers. Lots of rickety... There has been quite a few rickety panzers in my games. I have noticed that when I've been playing this era. German commander still sounds like he's from Alabama, does he? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, we don't, like Mike said, we don't know what they're going to do. For all we know, we might get this test this week, right? And then never get it again. Because they might view this test, see how loads of people might not like it, and they'll just go, okay, back to the drawing board, we'll try something else, or they just won't try anything at all. You know what I mean? Like, that's the whole point of a test. I mean, we're not doing too badly right now in the Chieftain, CTR. We're still doing about what we would have done. There's a lot of tanks over there. Like a lot of tanks. You're in the Setter on Red Shy. I was in my AMX 1375. Kept bouncing shots of everything. I probably was. I remember playing the Setter. I think it was at that point where I was about ready to not play anymore, right? You know what I mean? Where you're tired after work and stuff and you go, I'll just play this and we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? Then you're just chilling, chatting, that sort of thing. You cannot penetrate me with your AP, Mr. BZT-70. I am too powerful for that. Hello. I have hash. I have hash, sir. Fear the Panda CTR. I must turn around now, though. For my people need me. My people are going to die. That is not a good run. That's only an ELC even. Oh, okay, my people are going to die. Right, I'm going to just go this way. Flee! Flee! I'm going to flee. No, run! Run, little medium tank. Don't stay and fight. Run! There's too many of the barbarian hordes. They approach. Run away like a little chicken that I am. Run towards my team. Team, come back. Let's go. Team. There's a rickety panzer that's dead. I'm pretty sure that's the guy that's over there. So if I go over here, maybe these guys will shoot them if I take this little ridge. I hope and pray. If I take this ridge here, hopefully my team will have shots. Oh my god, they came that way. I did not expect that. He has thrown me off. Hello. I did not expect them to go that way, to be fair. Dude. Oh my lord. Another one. Another one. Another one bites the dust. Another one. Once again, I'm surprised nobody has appeared from this direction. In fact, here they are. Hello, children. Did he really? Did he really? Hesh to the lower plate. That looked like that hurt, sir. That looked like that hurt. I love the Hesh on these guns. The Hesh on these guns is a thing of absolute beauty. Thing of absolute beauty. That house is going to save him. It fired and stayed unspotted. Did I just bounce on an ELC even SS-12? Did this just happen? No, this, whatever it is still there firing HE. I'm not sure what it is, but it's still there. Uh-oh! Yellow. Hesh? I'm going to Hesh it to see what is there. Why did it not pop up? I damaged it. It's an M60A3. Okay. What? Excuse me? There we go. 713. Hesh to the turret. Eat that Hesh. What? 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 He's sitting still. But that hits! Okay! Oh god, it's still there. It penned me. In all of that, it was still there. There's a rickety panzer. I saw that. I saw that. Got ya. Thing is, he shouldn't be able to pen me that reliably, even with his ATGMs, because of the layering of space armor on the front. I'm surprised he's managed to do it so easily. Problem is, he's going to run off now. What have we got? 2 rickety panzers. Hey, Baltzerin, do you drive with left analog? Yes? controller. So, yeah. I sit here now, yes? Maybe he'd come from water. If he comes from there, I'm so screwed. It hurts. I'm just dead. If he comes from my left, I'm dead. You had a good game, did over 2k damage, and I did poo? Hey, Scott Sniper, how you doing? Yeah, that war chest bundle is pretty decent price. I got tier 8 premium from that. It's the only chest that I'll buy of those Overlords ones is that DLC price, because it's a good price. Other than that, I'm not bothered about buying those. But I got a tier 8 tank, so I was alright. It pushed me gold up. But the rest was like, it was actually alright for this one. I mean, pointing forward makes you go forward? Yes, absolutely. Like normal. He should have gone for me. Well, he's fired both. I should fire Hesh. DLC section. DLC section of the store for that chest bundle. He's not going to poke out that way again, right? Surely not. He's going to, like, poke out over here. Yeah, that's what I knew. I knew that was going to happen. But we should have gone under the bridge. That was our bad, really, for keeping an eye out. We should have gone under that bridge over here. Because that was the only way to stay safe since we had all the cap points. But hey, it is what it is. It's maybe the ugliest tank I've ever seen other than the Churchill gun carrier. It's a bit harsh to the Churchill game carrier. The Churchill game carrier is a great looking tank. Yeah, we lose this because ELC even SS12 is mental. Sad times, but it is what it is. We had a nice game though with the Chieftain CTR in the end. I just don't know what was going on with some of those shots. What next? That's pretty mobile. It's a pretty mobile tank. Let's take that. Two AV. Let's go. McCarver Mark 4 when? McCarver Mark 3 doesn't even have that good of armor anymore, and that lower plate is huge. Probably not, because I bet the McCarver Mark 4's past their time frame. Right, to AV. We've got our APFS DS and our Hirsch rounds. Really hope they don't remove the small maps. We'll see. See what happens. What are we going to do with our 2AV, eh? ELC even SS12s. There's two Bagel Panzer. I like Bagel Panzers because Bagel Panzers are easy to pen with Hesh. And an Object 120. That is a brave, brave man. Brave, brave man. Very brave. Let's go! So we're on the road section, look. When we're doing our speed. We're off-roading now, but because we're already at speed, we're okay. Oh, God, don't do it. I like my hit points. I like my hit points, ATGM vehicle. Wherever you may be. I'm not the lord of the dance, so please don't do it. I might do, you know. Memes. We're doing it. Memes. I see you. Ugh! Get squished. I missed. Get out of it. I saw the other one. The other one was in a bush. Oh, he's gone back. He's gone back the other way. Get it. Murder it. Take it down, Legolas. Oh, flipping hell, we missed. Yes. Pest control. Right, let's go back to fight normally, shall we? That's really unfortunate placement. Ah, come on. There we go. We're up. Our other flank has gone. Like, it's gonzo. It's gone. It's gone. Just came back from some years of break. I'm on PS5. Is there some tanks or game modes that are best for money making? Yeah. Cold War's good for money making. If you take a Cold War premium out, that will make you a lot of silver. Generally, if you run boosters. There's our cap going. Are they going to stay in it? That's the question. Or will I have to go back? I feel like I'm just going to have to go back. I'm just going to have to go. I wasn't going to go back, but I may as well just go back. We've not done very well here. I'm not running the ammo swapper, am I? I'm not. I thought I was. Get me across the gap. My dudes, there is no capping. That was lag. I've realised that's why I've not got ammo swapper. I'm running the setup that I ran for the control mode for ramming. Mine? I'm running the setup on this tank for control mode. Yeah, that's not why that's why I've not got an ammo swapper. And I'm running fuel. That would explain a lot. That would explain a lot. Do you have any idea what tanks they'll be bringing for the upcoming season? No idea, Mustafa. Boop. We'll have to find out when they do their stream on Friday. Because no doubt they'll go over there. Oh, yes! Look at the loop! What a... Yes! Not kill stealing. Kill securing. Absolutely. What a terrible game. What a dreadful game. Aye, aye, aye. Hate Chowbang, Desful, Mannheim, and Fredvang, which were all designed for Cold War, lol. I like Desful. I don't mind Chowbang. And Fredvang's alright. I'm not a big fan of Mannheim. Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Look at that. This is my control mode RAM build. This is my control mode RAM build where I didn't care. Okay, so. Okay. Right. Sure. You don't really hit. I think we'll run Pound Train. And instead of Spore Liner, we're going to run the Ammo Swapper. And then we run food as well. Right, let's try again. Run the power train because you don't actually hit your top speed that often. What is... I've not even looked at the ground resistances in this vehicle, so I need to have a look at that. Because naturally, I never really looked at the ground resistances too much in Cold War, because generally they don't seem to mean anything, so I never looked. But you never know if running off-road driving might help them, right? Bum 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 bum. I do think the terrain thing is fine, but it leaves like things like Weasel Mark 1 and the LC even stronger, so I hope they nerf them soon, but I doubt the LC will get nerfed. It's the small maps being removed I don't like. Like I say, with the way it is, it's a test, right? And they want to test it on the big heavies and stuff like that. So, for all we know, that because it's a work in progress, for all we know, is that this could happen also for light tanks, medium tanks, tank destroyers as well, right? We don't know. We have no idea what their intentions are with it. So, in terms of the way it feels on these, I don't mind it. I really don't. I don't mind the effect it has on the MBTs. It's just that, like you say, it makes some of the really fast tanks way stronger than they already are, which is crazy. And there's not many of those that are mad, to be fair. It's just stuff like the Weasel MK, the Weasel Toe less so, but the Weasel MK, the ELC even SS12 and stuff like that. What it'll help is the tanks that really did need that help, though. Stuff like maybe a BMP, which is not great, to be fair. And stuff like the MX-13 SS11, right? Because that thing, as soon as an MBT says, hi, I want your life, they just can't get away. It just sits there and goes, well, take me. You know, that's it. Hello. Is this man okay? Let's do a World War II play, which is probably going to go very badly, because there'll be something down here that doesn't like me. Hello, 30B2! Someone somewhere, by the way, and it's making me really hungry, is frying onions. I can smell fried onions, and I don't really like fried onions, but the smell of fried onions is amazing, and it makes me want food. Oh my lord, it smells good. It's a really distracting thing. Hey up, Seb, how you doing? How's work? How's worky work? Oh, it does. It smells delightful. Hello, T80. Right, I'm going to set you on fire next shot. Now, don't make me a liar. I'm going to set you on fire again. No, what? We're having words, T80. No, don't put your tracks back on. Yoink! I don't know what you're talking about. Hello, Mr. T80. He's running away. I'll fire Hesh at you. Don't look at me. Don't run away from me. He just didn't look at me. This could be a bad idea. Bad idea. This could be a very bad idea. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm not recording. That's stupid of me, isn't it? Fires? I shouldn't have hit that. That fired where I was looking at a second ago. That was server delay. But hey, oh, it's fires! I told you! I said it's on fire, yes? It's a T80. They like to burn. Oh, God. Thank God he missed. That was terrible. Oh, he's on fire again. You poor bugger. And he's dead. I'm going to ignore the BZT. Hello, sir. So. Yeah. What? Die. 48? Is that it? Shocking. Okay, well, one. How much HP do you have? Enough. Hello. Hiya. Hello. Hiya. Dead. Hello. Howdy. Howdy doodles. Burp. What? I should have fired APFSDS. Got him. Is that other BZT the one that was above me? I'm not recording either. This is pain. It always happens. How much do you think we can ram it for? 144. What? Really? Mine? Where did that ELC even SS-12 kill our rickety panzer? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh boy! Oh boy! My head's gonna roll. My head's gonna roll. I don't know where it is. My head's gonna roll. I'm gonna feel like it's over here. Where art thou? Uh-oh. We're just going to take a direction and see what happens. Okay. Oh boy. Up here? Maybe not. This is why you have Sixth Sense, because I'm going by power of deduction right now. He's up here somewhere. No? How very strange. Shoot me! For the love of all that is holy! Shoot me! Thank you! He hid behind there. Oh well. Oh well. Still a nice game. Here's the Chabang. Nice. Doo-doo. Early finish is always great, Seb. Always great. Yeah, I didn't record. Well, that's typical. It's very typical. 12th Frost Heroes medal. Hey. I wondered, was he there the entire time? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I think they never nerfed a premium tank before, other than nerfing they bring better version of it to sell. They have nerfed premiums, Mustafa. They did the T249. And they said they're looking at others, so we'll see. Nothing Tyrann Navy RE, most likely. Yeah. T249 got nerfed. Although it didn't really address the problem that tank has. But yeah, get the point. Was he there the entire time? Oh, so he killed the rickety panzer. He was over here. Okay, so he was basically moving to try and find a shot at me. Okay, I see. I think they regret buying the FV225 because I'm unable to vibe with it. Even after watching videos multiple times, I can't seem to play it well because of its weird reloading system. Well, you basically you have to play the FE225 like a double barrel. Like, you have to double barrel it all the time. And then when you have the ability to kill something with one shot, you fire one shot. That's pretty much the gist of the FE225. What am I doing? I don't need that one. I need that one. We go. Okay. And again, that didn't feel too bad for the Leopard 2 AV. It got a bit frustrating when we were going after the Weasel, but not Weasel. ELC even SS12, but it's frustrating anyway. But it didn't feel too bad in terms of the mobility. Let's go with Mr. Conqueror. The Conqueror! Let's go. But yeah, the FE225, you have to play it like a double barrel. You have to double barrel all the time. And then when you know you can switch to the standard fire to kill something, that's when you do it. You want to play it like a support heavium, right? You don't want to play it like a true brawling heavy tank, because that's not what it does. It's better at supporting, because it's better at firing from distance and better from a hull down location and keeping shots flying, because the penetration is great, the gun handling's amazing, the DPM on it's okay. It's okay. It's nothing special, but then it's pretty decent for what is 800 alpha almost. 800 alpha, 700 alpha. It's 350 in it. 700 alpha. So yeah. Let's see how the Conqueror feels, because the Conqueror actually feels ridiculously mobile. The Tech Tree Conqueror, because it was always lovely to go at 60 kilometers an hour in it, and you had it was basically a mobile platform for what is an absolutely insane gun. How you doing, Dan, by the way? Missed that. Howdy doodly diddly doodly doodly boobly bobbly wibbly wobbly doodly doo. Hello. I see you. I see you. Oh, poo-poo. Really? Damages fuel tanks. Keep him pinned. Oh, he's on fire. He's dead. The Conqueror gun is so good, although it feels a bit weird where the shells come out the gun, but yeah, by the way, we need to go top. Oh, Brennises. We could hesh their lower plate and set them on fire. Chieftain 120 as well. The FE225 is getting a reload buff. Yes, so I've seen. So I have seen. So we'll see how that goes. It's already getting buffed. While Highlander took a long time to be addressed. Yeah. Well, the Highlander was fine after the first buff, and then they buffed it twice more after that. Which I was quite surprised at, to be fair. Well, I forgot it even got buffed in the last patch. It's one of them. Hello. 669. Are you going to come give me a lower plate? Yes, you didn't panic. Okay. How did it go behind? Okay. Hash. Glorious. Hash. It's absolutely wonderful. I love hash, except for when it hits destructible cover. Ba 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 da ba da ba. That is a light tank up my butt. I don't like it when it's up my back, and please don't do it. I like my butt, Mr. BMP. Oh, I'm dead. Set you on fire. No. We had no real help there. I'm not sure how the BMP's in the middle like that, but hey-oh. Still, 5.1k damage isn't too bad for the Conqueror. The gun is fabulous. Those hesh rolls on that BMP. Juicy. Why don't Wargaming give a feature where your camera is independent of where you're looking in the sniper mode, like on PC? Because it would be horrible for controllers, Super Flash. They already have that. They already have that in the siege modes. Siege mode tanks have that. And it's disgustingly bad. It's one of them where, because the gun is independent of the reticle, and that's half of what feels horrible about the siege mode tanks. So yeah, that wouldn't for controllers. It just doesn't work. The only thing that I'd want that they have from PC, in terms of the modes, is the ability to change the sensitivity between being in third-person mode and being in first-person mode. So that because I'm terrible, right? Take it this way, I'm terrible at high-speed aiming. Like, my aim speed is 20%. I'm terrible at aiming with anything faster than that. It's just horrible. It mucks with my brain. It's too fast. Whereas when I'm outside, that is just generally, that is too slow. That is too slow outside of the in third-person mode. You know when you want to have a look behind you to go, what's going off behind me? I want to take a quick look. 20% is way too slow. But when it's coming to aiming, it's perfect for me to be able to aim properly, right? Yeah. That's that one thing that I do wish we'd have, is the ability to change, is to have two sliders, one for sensitivity in third person, one for sensitivity in aim, in first person. I got the Conqueror Mark II in the 10 chest bundle for $5. Was worth it, lol. Conqueror sucks, but the gun is nice, and the Mark II seems like fine. See, the Conqueror, in the Tech Tree Conqueror is way better than the Mark II. Way better, because the mobility is that much better than it. And everything else about the tank is actually a little bit better as well than the Mark II. Which is weird, because the Mark II is the Mark II version of the Conqueror, so it should technically be better, but the Tech Tree Conqueror is way better than the Mark II. And I really loved playing it, because like I say, it was a mobile platform for what is an absolutely fabulous gun. Really fabulous gun. Did you ever do a Conqueror Mark II vid? I think I did. I'm not sure I did a Conqueror Mark II video after it got buffed. So I've done plenty of Conqueror. Oh no, I did. Conqueror Mark II. Yeah, I've done a better but still not as good Cold War video. That was 2013. I did that. So that was, yeah, about 2013. Jesus, that would have been good, seeing as the mode wasn't out, wasn't it? No, that was 2023. 2023 I did that video, so a wee while ago. So there's a lot different in the game now compared to when that came out, right? But I haven't done another one since. Nice try with your ATGM, boy. What are you doing? Hello, SS-12. Nice try with your ATGM, boy. Get out of it. I'm so screwed. I'm all alone. I'm gonna boost out of here. I want to make it out alive. No, I'm not gonna. No go. Their whole team's here. Well, that went well. Oh well. Let's go double barrel. Let's go double barrel. Double barrel ATGM. Their whole team appeared out the middle, and then we were screwed. That was the whole thing now. Bum 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 bum. Well, no, because it's part of the complaint about the siege mode tank super flash. To be fair, is the independent reticle of the camera. That's part of what makes those tanks horrible to use. Because it does wacky things when you get stuff that's close to you. You can have it if you use keyboard and mouse, but with a controller it's disgusting to use, which is why they've just never bothered with it. Cold War, yes, because terrain resistance changes. We're testing the terrain resistance changes. Plus, I don't mind Cold War that much. Yeah, we'll see what happens with the changes that are coming. We'll see what happens. Nabelberg! Campbellberg, Campbellberg, Campbellberg. What's gonna get double barrel ATGM'd? I don't know where I really want to go with my double barrel ATGMs. Why can't you zoom out more with your tank more too? Why can't that be an option too? I think that would be good. Again, it's pretty difficult to do with a controller. There's limitations of controllers because that's 3 presses. When you already see that with the enhanced zoom one that you get in Cold War, that having to press more than once is really horrible, generally, to get to where you want to be. And it takes a little bit longer to get you to where you need to be as well. Again, it's something you can do with the keyboard and mouse. So once again, if you want to do that, you can just take the mouse and keyboard out, and you'll be alright. That's chancy. That is very chancy. That was never going to work. I'm not sure why I did that. That was never going to work. Hope they'll fix it maybe in the future with the siege mode tanks. Maybe. I get why they did it, because you have to look down. The whole point of it being independent of the reticle being independent of the camera movement is because you have to look down to activate the siege mode. So I get why they did it, but yeah. Boop! Enemy is hit. He got double barrel ATGM'd. The double ATGMs are one of my favourite Era 2 shenanigans. They're filthy, they are. They are really funny to use. Let's swivel around and see if we can get shots at these guys. Oh, pop his lid! Pop his lid! What? We didn't even do any damage. We did tracks only. Damn it, he didn't ram me. Oh, that was terrible. Then have it bound to a different button, then arrows on the side of it. Again, that'd only work for one controller scheme, Super Flash. This, again, it's limitations of controller. Only one controller scheme that would work for, because every button is different on each controller scheme. Like, my control scheme would be completely different to yours, right? And if we were to use the arrows, then I wouldn't be able to change ammunition anymore. Or reload my clip, that sort of thing. The controller for that sort of customization is very, very limiting. Like, very limiting. And it's more than you'd think until you start thinking about it. Keyboard and mouse really does offer that better customization option. Like my controller scheme, for example, has no free buttons. All the buttons are used for something in my controller scheme. So you couldn't add a button different, right? That's what I mean. That's controllers for you. Limited in that regard. We've had a terrible game, by the way. I'm not sure. We've just been milling around. Not been able to do what I really wanted to do. And that was terrible. We've just had a bad game. It is what it is. Hello, man. No, M60A3. Hello. One. 1 out of 2. He's going to get safe just as I reload. Just as I reload. 3, 2, 1. Oh. No. Bad shot. That was a bad shot. I can't blame anyone but me for that. That's better. Let's go this way. Or if you have like a Pro Controller, you could assign extra buttons. You could. That's true. If you had a Pro Controller, but not everyone has a Pro Controller. And Pro Controllers really aren't worth 100 odd quid, especially with how much they break. But yeah, it's awkward. They never do, Anubis. They never do. Tanks is tanks. How you doing, Anubis? How's things? Long time no see. We win! Got there in the end. That was a dreadful game. We just played badly in that. That was just bad. That was a bad time. That was one of those where you just, yeah. You know, one of those where you just go, yeah, that was trash, crumple it up and chuck it in the bin. That was one of those games. That was one of those. Right, I just sort of go, yeah, okay, that happened. We'll just go and do something else and go play again. You know. Mannheim. Doing good, can be nice. Oh yeah, we're still here. Still here, Anubis. That's a lot of ELCs. To be fair, that's a lot of ATGMs. That's a lot of ATGMs. That's 1, 2, 3. Well, I don't know why I'm doing that. There's 11 tanks in this game that will be firing ATGMs. 11. Including me! You know? You're on your team. Hey, there he is. Look in the LCMS 12. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is carry me. Okay? Got it? Good. Get him, Martin. You need to be carrying me, bro. What would you say if this change happened in Era 3? If they were to do this, it'd have to be across all 3. I don't think you could do it with what? When you jump from one era to another, it'd be a little bit too jarring, honestly. Who comes up with these names? Foot Cruiser, not Foot Crusher. Foot Cruiser. And whoever owns the licensing for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, whoever that is. What is that? That's an Ignis. What? Oh, it's because there's a building next to him. Sad. Sad times. Kind of regret not getting the Foot Cruiser and Shred Tread, even if they're ugly AF. Oh yeah, they're fun tanks to play though. This is one game that I do wish I had the Shred Tread, because the ability to boost and get after these guys and also use the Shredder is something that I wish I could have right now. Now let's keep going. I'm not allowed. All I want to do is double barrel. It's all I want to do, man. I'm just not allowed. Can I double barrel something, please? I just want to throw double barrels. He won't let me. He's being mean. Oh, it's because you're your little poo-poo head. Get out of here. All I want to do is double barrel ATGM mean. Have it. Take it. Just take the ATGMs. No, Mike. I'm happier now. I think. Oh boy, no. Let me reload all of my double barrel ATGMs. I can't believe I didn't pen the Marder. That's... He popped smoke. That cheeky bugger. He's run away though. I just want the I just want the smoke to go away. Oh, we're dead. There we go. I couldn't get the double barrel ATGM. Just not allowed. Not allowed. We're not allowed those memes today. We're just not allowed it. It is what it is. It's all I wanted. I still can't believe I didn't pen the Marder with double ATGMs. Right, let's go do Era 3 again. That was just a sad time. That was a sad time. Let's play. Yeah, let's play the... Let's play Moderna again, because that game went badly, to be fair, in the Moderna. Shred Tread, is that cruel do? That cruel do. Oh, I know what I need to play. No, I know what I need to play. Doi. We want to play the M1A1. Because I do still technically need to grind this tank. Technically. So let's get the M1A1 crew into it. Yeah, let's go M1A1. Have you got the M1A2? No, Buzzerfish. I'm still grinding the M1A1. Have been for a very long time. Like, a very long time. Just never got it finished. But you can shoot 2 missiles at once. You can with the double barrel, yes, on the foot cruiser. And it can be memes when it works. Clearly, we've shown that it doesn't like to work sometimes. Through bad play and bad memes. It is what it is. That's wild. It is. It is. It do like doing it, and it can be hilarious. Do 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 do. Let's go. This will be interesting. This is a map. This is a map for sure that will feel a difference. I don't really want to make that cross there because I'm just not going to make it. I've not seen that one, Super Flash. Some of the tips are actually memes as well. They do have some memes in there. But the heat one might just be... They might mean HE, and that might be a typo. Which would be a bug. Because they're fairly new tips. What the... Oh. Let's go! So we're definitely not as mobile as we were. That's for sure. Still as accurate as before. He chose me. How quaint. Belka. Hello, Belka. This is, yeah, so this is more of a struggle. This is far more of a struggle getting across here. Now I'm in the position I wanted to be in. Damaged his fuel tank. Didn't pen it. Damaged his fuel tank again, I think. I'm trying to see if I can frontal fire it without penning it. I don't think I can. I think I actually have to do damage to set him on fire. Bad shot. That was just a bad shot. Mr. BMP, get out of here. Didn't penetrate their armor. Damage his Armour. Going for that turret front. There we go. No. Oh, you got me. I saw it coming as well. Nope. Got him that time. That could kill me. That's fine. Everything's fine. I forgot that I can jump off that fine in World War II. I forgot that I might not be able to do that in Cold War. That could have been a problem. Come here. Tracked you. Weasel. Weasel. Brain. Weasel. There is a weasel over there. Don't do that. Smoke's popped, so let's go. Oh my god, that was bad. There's the weasel. With his ATGM. And there's the BMP3 with the ATGM. We couldn't make it across. Oh, we'd have killed him with the next shot then, with him taking that hit. Sad we missed it, but hey-ho. Let's go and take in whatever we play next. Go with the 640. Let's go with the 640. Let's take that out of the foot cruiser. And we'll go over here and do that. Let's go 640. Again, could set on fire. MBT 80? Yeah, sure. Right, start an ATGM. Let's load an ATGM to start off with. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Bum-bum. Bum-bum. Da-dum. We'll play the MBT-80 next. Because again, that's one that could be affected by this quite a lot, right? Because that's not the fastest tank in the universe. Could you enable higher quality in-game, or isn't that possible? What do you mean not enable high video quality in-game? Buzzerfish, by the way. Let's go. But yeah, what do you mean by higher quality in-game for video? Top 3 Era 3 heavies are the M1A2, Charlie 2, and T72BU. All are brilliant for different reasons. I don't have a T72BU, Dan. Myself. But I have this and the Moderna for those kinds of tanks. Boop! And that's why we load it off the rip. We load it off the rip for those kinds of big hits. Boop! There we go. And we fired all our ATGMs. Get out of it. Hello, BU. Oh. He died a horrible death. Damages Amarak. Aiming for the drive wheel to track and pen. Ah, he's firing HE. Shoot next to the gun mantlet, because that's where you can go through 280s, 272s. 1440 or 4K, I wouldn't be able to do that. My capture card can't do that. Myself, yeah, my capture card can't do that, Buzzer Fish. So I can only stream in 108. Hello, Marder. Let me just swivel to shoot you. Well, he enjoyed his machine gunning. There's a Ukrainian flag on the Belka, though, because it was designed in the Ukraine, right? That's why they did it. It's like having a British Cromwell, for example. Cromwell with a British flag on it. But yeah, I can't stream in 4K, sadly. Number one, my capture card can't do it. Number two, I don't think my internet connection would handle that, to be fair, my upload rate. I can shoot you right next to your turret, yes? And you're dead. Let's go! I'm hearing someone's machine gun. It sounds super satisfying. Hello, hey, woo! That's a ram. One tank left. M1A2. Let's go. He's gonna die before I ever get there. And it is the end of me. But again, you can see the mobility changes to this thing, to be fair. Epic victory. Decent game. 4 hours 640. What's the other one we need to play? We need to play the some of the other vehicles as well. MBT-80. MBT-80. Let's go play that. MBT-80. Let's get our Conqueror. MBT-80, let's go. Let's go. Put it in feedback suggestions, number 1, super flash. Create a thread in feedback suggestions and put what you think. Number 2, do it respectfully. You won't get banned if you do it respectfully. And by that, not calling people idiots and swearing and all that sort of stuff. Pretty much. Because most of the time when people get banned, it's because someone goes, oh, these guys are all idiots because of this and that and that and this, and they're idiots because of that and that. And, yeah, no one takes kindly to that, to be fair. Or goes and insults people. The other one, as well. It's quite common in the Discord. There's always a reason, liquor store. There's always a reason. Usually people will get banned for something, they know what they did, and then they'll cry that they got banned for saying something else, and then having the ability to see what they actually said, you go, yeah, that's why you got banned. Happens all the time. In everywhere, probably, to be fair. Quite a lot of their team are here. Whoa, lag. Tracks. Tracked it. Please kill it. Murder its family. Murder it. Set it on fire. Whoa, why did it go that far? Oh, that was weird. Why did it look so far to the floor then? This is one of those moments where it's just so... everybody's here. Not a lot of move... not a lot of room for maneuverability. Ooh. Damage is Armour. Oh, killed him. What? How did that bounce? Chuck up another one. Yeah, but that's just being disrespectful if you're doing that, Super Flash, to be fair. That's what I mean. If you, like, go and make a post and then call people morons and go, well, yeah, but it's true, they're morons, you're still being disrespectful, aren't you? Just because everyone has different opinions on stuff, right? What is shooting me? Stop! I can see it. I just can't hit it. Bounced. Punched a hole in their armor. What was up there as well? A K1. Is he going to back up into a position? Let's go after this guy over here. You probably would, Anubis. That's... sounds too close to something else. Must be an M1A2 up here, right? God, it's so slow. Come on. Come on, buddy. I fired at the wrong moment. Didn't blow his tracks off. I was hoping to track it so that when everyone starts farming it, I get all the assistance damage. Got it. Now murder him! Give me all of his assistance damage. Thank you. Do. What did we... I didn't even look. What are we up to? 72%. Well, that was the MBT-80. So it wasn't too bad. You could really feel the mobility in different sections. You could really feel the mobility in different sections. When we were going over some of the strong terrain, it was alright, but some of it was, yeah, very slow. We felt the sluggishness. They've resolved the terrain resistance problem because that was the major thing wrong with the game. Well, it's part of what's wrong with stuff in Cold War, to be fair. But like I say, it's more than just needs the heavies doing. More than just the heavies. Let's play one more game in Cold War, and then we'll switch over and do a couple of games somewhere else as well. Let's play the Thumper. You know what? I've not played the Thumper for a while. Let's play Thumper. Thumper, thumper, thumper. Thumper, thumper, thumper. Thumper, thumper, thumper. Let's go. You've been slamming Colt to get every single premium for the last event? Yeah. Colt was pretty good for that, to be fair. Du, du, du. Du, 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 du. It's been one of them for wolf packing and stuff like that. It's a solution to one of the big complaints, which is wolf packing. Because the mobility then changes between all the tanks, because all tanks react differently to different ground resistances. They don't all just go at 80 kilometers an hour. This is an answer to one of the big complaints, which is wolf packing. One of them. M60AX, that one's not affected by the changes, Buzzerfish, at the minute. For the test. Just for the test. But yeah, they're looking at possible solutions, Itan. That's what this is. This is a look at something that could fix an issue that is complained about often. Balancing is a completely different issue, which they're starting to look at. Which they clearly show with the 120 changes that are going to come at some point. And we'll see what else they do. Because it won't just be World War II like that one is, right? They'll probably do one for Cold War as well coming up. And then who knows what they'll nerf, because obviously they're looking at changing some of the premium tanks. So if they're looking at a couple of the premium tanks that are currently in World War II, they'll probably look at ones everywhere else as well. In terms of the XP gain, it's the same Super Flash. The XP cost is actually the same on console as it is to PC. The thing is with PC is that it's much faster to grind tech trees because they've got their blueprints, which they're getting rid of. So, or at least, so I've seen through Reddit. So I've seen through Reddit complaints. They're getting rid of all the things that people used to get blueprints left, right, and centre. They're not getting them anymore. Like, blueprints meant that I could skip whole tech trees. Which is not very good, because you're supposed to play the tech tree, to be fair, but... In fact, ours is a little bit quicker, because we didn't have to play Tier 1 and 2. Although that's changing again, right? But you get my point. 3... Ooh, we got slammed. That guy's gonna die. I'm just gonna leave him. Boop. Depends on what they change. Depends on what they change, John. Because they're nerfing some tanks while buffing others, right? And they're also just changing others as well. So they've said. But we can't really comment on that until we actually see what the changes are. Because they've only given us a snippet, right, into the 120. So... We bounced on a desert warrior. Okay. There we go. I hit that outside optic. You can't pen that outside optic on a desert warrior. Hit that time. It's a missile pod, actually, isn't it? ATGM pod. It's not a... Thank you, Mr. Desert Warrior, for just kindly sitting still. I will take the free damage. It's very kind of you. He clearly said, please, Petty, shoot me. I want to be shot. It is what I like. It's what I want. I like being shot by Petty. Please shoot me. First mistake, last mistake. Oh, Mr. Osario. Actually, can I get the Belka? Let's get this Belka. Oh, Belka's on fire. No, Belka, don't burn. Or actually, no, do burn. He's got across there. Boop. Okay, this guy's like, I full send. Yes, ramming speed. We lost HP and didn't get anything for it. How rude! Does the Cranbon count? No, it's not in the list. It's not in the list. It's not in the list of tanks that have been changed. And that's getting changed next patch. So they said on the stream, right? Did they say it's getting 440? Something like that? We'll see what happens. Right, let's try a Peace Cells. The Declare Ares prototype. I did say that it would be the last one I'd do in Cold War, but let's go in the Peace Cells. Let's go Peace Cells, because who's buying? The skill-based matchmaking they're implementing, so I've had it explained to me, it's not really skill-based matchmaking. It's not skill-based matchmaking. It's one of those weird ones. Because it also takes into account your games played in a tank, right? Which, if we're honest, people could have horrible win rates but have played 1,000 games in a tank. So, it also counts that as well. Because that's experience that you gain in that tank. But there's loads of different stuff that goes into it. Again, we'll have to see how it goes, Super Flash. That's one of those that, who knows? Could go badly, could go well. We won't know until it's in the game. So there's no, I don't really see the point in talking about that until it's actually in the game where we can experience what it's like on a day-to-day basis of playing it. Because it's one of those things that you could debate about it all day long, but you won't actually know until you see it played, right? Or experience it in your game. Because realistically, it should work, and it should be nicer, right? And having games that are more balanced per team into what? Experience-wise, right? Have you done the Type 89 video? It's horrible armor, but ridiculous DP. I want to try it. I've not actually got the Type 89. Not actually got the Type 89. I never ground it out. Is Peace Cells better than the T4? I think it's slightly different per tank, right? I'd say that the Claire T4 is nicer for generally the fact that you don't really have to worry about your pen. Having that 140mm pen is filthy, and it just butchers everything. But the Peace Cells is nice, because you got that consistent rate of fire, you got the nice DPM. Great 120mm, which, if we're honest, is pretty standard for most MBTs in Era 3. Hello, Desert Warrior. How much can I ram you for? Really not much. I was kind of expecting a bit more there. No, there's no escape. This is why I've driven back in front of you. That was pretty horrible for that poor guy. Just gonna shoot that guy. We can get rid of that Jaguar, that'd be great. Not gonna wake that guy up, because we're gonna kill this dude. Oh, TKX! Hello, TKX! Where did you come from? Oh! Hello, Jaguar! No! No, 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 no! Bad Jaguar! What? Where did that shell go? Let's go up this way. Oh, sluggishness. Come on. So yeah, I don't think either one is truly better, but, you know. I think the T4 is probably a little bit easier because of the fact that... Oh, can I pop your lid? No, I can't. Because of the pen. Because the pen is so good on the T4, that's probably better. Can I pop your lid? No. Poor Chieftain Mark 11s. They are really a poo tank. A very, very poo tank. I'm trying to damage his ammo rack. It's not going well here. I just want to damage your ammo rack, sir. Could you let me damage it? Please. Oh my god. Bad shot. Okay. I get it. There we go. We've damaged it. Thanks, game. Hello. Right, Mr. Right, I'm shooting you through your drive wheel. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm sorry, Chieftain Mark 11. You are a really poo tank, and I'm really abusing you right now. But it is what it is. Free hit points. Those poor Chieftain Mark 11s. 3 hit points. Absolutely insanely bad tank. Even for an entry era. Oh, we've got a Marder A3 left. There he is. He's dead. Nice. But yeah, I've not played the top 8-9. I've not ground it out. I probably should, just for the memes, but yeah. I've not played that. Yeah, there's quite a few games where there's a lot of S-Facts knocking around. I've seen it go both ways, to be fair, though. But that's because everyone playing that tank is not very good. And then loads of other people playing it are good. You know, it really depends on the people playing it. We're in the SFAC apocalypse at the minute. It's the same as when you get the like Era 2 when it was the what should we call it? Era Tier 10. Sorry, it was the FV225 apocalypse, where there was about 4 or 5 FV225s a game. Play the Cranvarn? Yeah, sure, I'll play the Cranvarn. I'll play the Cranvarn. Why not? Swedish. Swedish, Swedish. I love the Cran. I do love the Cranvarn. The Era 1 version of the Cranvarn's mental. Like, that's another OP Era 1 tank, that. The mobility on it's insane. The damage output on the what's it called? Not Cranvarn, is it? Thrungver. The Thrungver is insane. Absolutely insane in Era 1. Decent map. We're going to feel really weird now with our mobility. This is one of those ones, you know, where you get used to Cold War and then you come into World War II and go, holy cow, it's slower. That's this is one of those. This will be one of those. Time to roll out. Last tank of the game, play the game or Dreadnought. Derp is lovely. You know what? I'll play the KV2 liquor store. We'll play the KV2 after this and then we'll finish. That's what we'll do. Because Dreadnought's Dreadnought, sure. But KV2 is the original and we love the KV2. We love it. That or T49. One of the two. The DP on the top 89, but it's crazy high. Yeah, I know it's ridiculous. I know that that's the only thing it really has. Love World War II, but it's hard to play after Cold War. Yeah, well, you just got to get used to it. It's the feeling of the tanks again, isn't it? Because the tanks do feel different between both modes. Because you are essentially playing a different game when it comes to Cold War. That's a 4005. You can't gift it. It's not available to get at the minute, is it? I'm pretty sure. You can only gift it when it's in the store, and it's not in the store at the minute. I'm just going to put one in. There's stuff back there. One. Okay, there's something over there as well. Hello. Something can see my track. That's really awkward. I thought I'd be in. I thought I was safe enough there. Cool. Right, I'm gonna reload. I thought I was safe enough with this rock in front of me, but clearly they could see my upper hull. There is a lot on that ridge over there. Oh. Oh. Ah, the net 103. Oh! No, don't drive back. I want to shoot you. There's the 65. That was what was shooting me with APDS. Oh boy, something spotted me. You cannot penetrate my turret! Got your tracks. And he's dead. Surely. Oh, it's Jamus! Hey, Jamus! Oh god, don't do it. There we go. Tracked it. He will spot for us. Go, Jamus, go. Be the spotter, be the scout, Jamus. Do it. Go, go, Jammers, he's our guy. If he can't do it, no one can. Go, Jammers! Is the MBT-70 HE effective versus the Forbidden Doorstep? The Forbidden Doorstep? I've not heard it called that before. I like that, Tim. The Forbidden Doorstep. It is the Forbidden Doorstep. Okay, you know what? We're going. But the MBT-70 HE is very good for that sort of thing. There we go, spot and assist. There's the Progetto. That's what I was looking at us. G-Saw as well. He's fired 2. That bounced. Damage his Amarak and tracked him. Can I blow his Amarak? No. I'm surprised he got to come all the way over and do that. I suppose everyone's here, look. That guy's gonna YOLO me. That guy's gonna YOLO me so hard. No, he's running away. Is he gonna go low? He's going low and left. Okay. It's because there's another medium tank down here. I didn't want to just YOLO him. Hello, Batchat. Yes, I'm going to die to you now. Oh, you bounced. There we go. One more. There we go. Oh, we didn't get a chance to get the one more in. Oh well. 4.5k damage, 1700. Nice. Still a decent game. I just all in the batch at the end, because why not? But Forbidden Doorstep, I like that. And so next time it's on sale, I'm buying it just so it's to be the anti-doorstep. Wow. Let's go KV2. KV2 and then last game of the last game. That doesn't work. We'll take that one. We'll take that one. Jammers! You carried me, Jammers. You did my spotting. I needed a spotter, and you were the hero. We needed a Jammers. Wait, what? How did I end up doing that? I don't know how I ended up doing that. How did I put my snowman in? Okay, well, yeah, there we go. Let's go. Forbidden slipper or cursed cheese wedge also works. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Is my ears deceiving me, but is Patty singing a song from Pokemon? No. No, it wasn't Pokemon. It was bum bum ba da bum. That's what it was, the Jammers song, because we needed Jammers to go off on his merry way and go spot for us, so we could actually shoot things, and he did it. He did it gloriously. I don't know how much assistance you actually ended up getting, Jammers, but you know. But hey, we're on the last game of the stream. Let's get the KV2 out. Why did Wargaming not address auto aim? There isn't really anything wrong with auto aim. To be fair. Probably why. Derp time! Oh yeah, derp time. Snowman? Why snowman in July? It's much too warm for that. Well, KB. Alright. The snowman has to go melt somewhere. I didn't mean to put the snowman in. I didn't mean to put the snowman in. I don't know where the snowman came from. He clearly melted his way into my tank. That's why he was there. Clearly. Gift all viewers. You wish. 4.8k 4.8k, got more assists in the Kanonen than lights. Yeah, it can be light in the Kanonen, to be fair. But everyone complains about auto-aim. Well, the reason people complain about auto-aim is the snapshotting, right? And a lot of the snapshotting, which is a problem now that was never really as much an issue back in the day, is because everything's so much more accurate. Everything's so much more accurate, and that's why the snapshotting's such a big thing. Which is why, in that article I linked earlier on, where they say that, you know, removing stuff like steady aim and things like that, you know, perks that people say they have to take, will really help with that problem. It really will. How about 360 goal because watching pay 3? I don't think she'll do that. Oh. Should have aimed. Don't do it, Artie. I like to oh! Nearly. Oh! Oh, look, I could have one-shot him! Ride of the Valkyries, exactly. Ah! Ow! I love you too, artillery. Love you too. Sir, I'm not sure that this is going to go well. Just... Yes. No, don't do it, Artie. No, drive forwards, drive forwards! Oh! Oh, Churchill, no! Don't do it, Churchill! I'm just a little KV2! 3, 2... God, come here! No, no! I've been tracked! Get the tracks back on! The tracks are back on! Eat it, Churchill! No! Stop hurting me! Oh! Really? Hey, Musky Sergeant, just in time to see the end of the stream. Oh, yeah. You know what? I might play T49 after that. I think I'm going to play a game of T49 after this. I feel like playing T49. You know, Derpers love Derpers Life, all that sort of good stuff. Is that guy... I wonder if that TD's AFK. That T6... That's a Rampanzer. Oh, it's a pretty healthy Rampanzer, too. Let's get after it. Mr. Rampanzer! Also, just placed M60A2 videos. I got that tank and 3 marked. It is so good. Oh, yeah, the M60A2 is hilarious. M60A2 is great, great fun. Come here, Mr. Rampanzer. Yes, I'm a KV2. Give me the booty. Gotcha. Even without missiles, it's amazing. I just use Soul Switcher. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The HE is great as well. Polak, where are you, Mr. Polak? Three mark KV2 looks sexy AF. Oh yeah. Why aren't standard repair kits and med kits reusable? Do you think that would be a good change? Yes, absolutely. It's something I'm going to suggest. I've got to write up something for that feedback post for the article that's gone in, right? That's one of the things that I'll put in is that for the consumables for the standard repair kits and med kits, they need to have reusable. But similar to PC again, where it's 90 seconds, not 60 seconds, you know. Because that's a pain for the free-to-play account. I just can't afford to run the full premium consumables, but I have to run the standards. But I'm just worse than everybody else who can run the premium ones, which is sad. Whereas if I if I had reusables, it wouldn't be too bad for me. What am I going for? Yeah, let's play T49. One last game. T49. Let's go derp him. I will never use full patch, lol. It's so bad. Yeah, I never use full patch myself. I don't even know what crew I used the other day. I'm just going to take a crew. That's the one. We'll take that one out of the ARMT and put it in a T49. Let's go, 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 T49. Go, go, derp tank. Hidden Village, not the best one in the universe, but there we go. Do you think the Rations is too good? I think Rations is probably too good, yeah. That's one of the things that was a big change at 6.0. Big change at 6.0, massively. Removing the camo bonus from the Prem smoke screen would be nice. I think the camo bonus on the... I think the camo bonus isn't too bad, to be fair. I'd be slightly concerned by the reducing the amount of time people are spotted. I think it said in that article it was one of the things they might look at putting on smoke. I'd be a bit concerned about that, especially if you put in a crew skill that reduces the time you're spotted, which is what I said earlier on, you know. Because it's already 5 seconds in Cold War, so if you're reducing it even more, yeah. Imagine running that on an ELC, even SS12, where you don't spot it for very long anyway, you know. That'd exacerbate a problem, I think. Maybe we should do a giveaway of all of Petty's tanks and make a giveaway. No, because they need to stay in my garage. Don't make a giveaway my tanks. Hang on a minute. Definitely not. No, 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 Ozzy. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Definitely not. Oh boy, no! Ooh, lunch. Okay. Derp! 141. Let's go. Oh, I didn't hit the... I can pen the rear of a Concept 1B, but I didn't hit it. But I did set him on fire. And that's tasty. Derp, 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 derp. Derp, 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 derp. Derp, 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 derp. Derp, 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 derp. I like derping in T49. It's one of my favorite tanks. We do love to derp in T49. We love the T49. It's a lovely, wonderful tank that is full of memes to play. We love to play the T49 because it is a meme tank. I got spotted there. Which means something's looking at me. That's what was looking at me. It's Mr. SFAC. And I missed the SFAC. The SFAC's all the way over there? Okay. He double-barreled me. He's lost a lot of hit points. It's Phantom Clipboard. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, the SFAC got a CG seed. Damn, dude. That's rough. Let's see if this 140 is looking our way, shall we? Oh! Hello! Oh boy! Oh, he's just snapped me. Nope. That guy's just gonna YOLO out. I'm so screwed. He's just coming. He's gonna die for it. Yeah, there we go. He should die for that. Should. Losing 1400 to the Pedros. Yes, the Pedros. Absolutely. Sad times. The SFAC OP? I think the SFAC's probably a bit too strong, to be fair. And I think a lot of it's the camo. But once again, a lot of the camo that comes from it is the camo net being ridiculous, to be fair. So if they were to ever change the camo net with that equipment change thing they're looking at, which it needs to go back to being like 3 seconds to activate it, then it might not be as much of an issue. Because the camo would be better. But yeah. Make sure to target pineapple petty bots every time you see him. Exactly. Kill him. Kill him dead. Get rid of him. Get him out of here. You need to do that every time. But that's it for the stream anyway. We're all donezoed, all done and dusted, finished, finitude. We're all donezoed. That's the end of the stream. We're going to finish it there. We had some time, you know, derping. Derping is good. No. No. Tim, that's too far. That's too far, Tim. All right. That's too far. All right. Too far. No KV2s with a 100mm gun. No KV2s with a 100mm gun ever. So yeah, thank you very much everybody for tuning in. I hope you've had a great time. Hope we've had a good stream. We've had some good games. We've had some bad games. It is what it is. That's Tanks, isn't it? But yeah, end of the stream. So thank you very much everybody for tuning in. I will see you next week probably for new season content. Right? That is next week. Yes? No, I think it is. Yeah, new season content. Probably next week anyway, as far as I'm aware. As far as I can remember. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you've all had a great time, and I will see you next week. So yeah, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.